welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. So we're going to go ahead and continue with our collective reads. This will be for all signs, which means it may or may not resonate with you in your personal situation. If it does, take what resonates. If it does not, leave the rest for those that it applies in their personal situation. Y'all, these people who tried to come against you are dealing with their own backfire right about now. Y'all, it is a backfire coming in 5, 4, 3, 2. Y'all, it's like they invested in their own demise and it's all coming out. This is a hot mess for them. This is like one of the things I heard, a showdown that they were like expecting to have with you. They really wanted to have you like really like down and out, and like, y'all, it's happening to them. Let's dive into this energy, because we're starting out with the Six of Cups in reverse to the King of Pentacles in reverse, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, with a King of Cups in reverse who's all trying to get out of a tower right now. Oh no. Pull up a seat. This is what you paid for. This is what you bought your ticket to see. No. You wanted to have a front seat for the collective's downfall. Pull up a chair. Let's look at your downfall. Y'all, let's go look at it. This is what's starting out, a Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody's mad. All right, collective. Now, in my previous readings, I was telling you I was getting a lot of heavy energy about some karmic feminine, could be a mother figure, but this is like some like psycho, sadistic karmic feminine that people really did not see or want to acknowledge how evil this person was. This karmic feminine was like single-handedly responsible for isolating you from friends, family, people at a job, didn't want you around, but also created a situation where she didn't have access to your life, didn't like that, then tried to find every single reason to be in your life by means of hacking, stalking, didn't want you around anybody, but wanted to have access to your life to continue to stalk, harass, make sure that things didn't happen in your life. That was the very thing that did her in and everybody else in that was around and in league with her. This is why somebody is mad, because it's blowing back on them. It's like this sick, twisted karmic feminine got them all exposed. Yeah, but they were in league with the collective. Somebody's mad. Six of Cups in reverse. They're having temper tantrums. They're upset. They're deeply wounded, right? Here go this karmic feminine in the middle. Y'all, this karmic feminine was acting like she was like, I heard, the head of the family, but that's not how this dynamic is working. She was in a committed relationship. So if this is a karmic feminine that I was pulling in my previous reading that actually slept with somebody that you knew, whether it's a sexual or not, but I was getting that sexual energy. She was in a committed relationship with somebody. So she cheated on somebody else just to cheat with somebody that you knew, just to get back at you, just to try to hurt you, and like, I slept with your man, or something like that. Now somebody's mad at her because that's not what you weren't supposed to backstab me. I heard you be. Somebody's mad at her. It's like it wasn't supposed to be that deep. For a lot of you, this is like an actual work situation. This could have involved work and romantic relationships. I'm getting, it's like everybody had their part to play, but it's like they lost the plot. Like they were just all focused on being as evil and devious as they wanted to be. Yeah, this person's not exempt either. Somebody was like in charge of hacking. Somebody was in charge of her. I'm hearing the script. I heard this one is like trying to be like, well, I only did this and you went too far. So that's the argument that I'm getting between these guys. Now this King of Pentacles in reverse was in charge of creating a false narrative and continuing the false narrative about you. This one isn't innocent either. I'm hearing it's like the paperwork, the paper pusher. So if this is like a business, this could be a boss or HR, some business owner trying to control. King of Pentacles in the reverse, being very dominant, very dishonest, and financially reckless. All right. So this was the person that was in charge of a false narrative. And this person's got like some false sense of like security and safety. Well, I only did this. No, you only were in charge of the lie spreading. Okay, collective. So this person's mad because she took it too far. Right, collective, she wanted to be a pick-me, but I feel like they really underestimated how sick and twisted this karmic feminine was. And it's like connecting to this karmic feminine energy gives me the ick for this person. It's like, wash it off. I didn't know that she was just down and dirty. But it's like the energy I get, no emotion, devoid of feeling. This person is true evil. And people did not recognize it. All right, collective, this person is greedy, irresponsible, financially reckless too. This person is also responsible for impacting them financially. So you want to do that to somebody else. You didn't realize that somebody was going to be your own downfall by being a pick-me. Somebody involved sex in a business. Somebody like was sleeping with somebody, whether it was somebody connected to you or not. Somebody was like no bars on whatever they were willing to do. Okay, collective. But here, let's go over to this King of Cups in reverse person. All right, collective, because this person is right next to the Tower reverse. This person's like trying to slink in the background. No. Pull up a chair. This was the leader of the outfit. This was the leader of the family, the business. This King of Cups person is now in his feelings. This person is feeling, like I heard, emotionally vulnerable in a situation because they thought they had this under control. And by their own sick, twisted, evil desires, they lost it. They lost control in the worst possible way and is causing their own downfall. This King of Cups in reverse person is a cold, calculated, manipulative person. Now this person's in their feelings about how this person did him. This one's about ego. All right, collective. I'm hearing, I control this outfit. I'm supposed to be the one to do the things. It's like he wanted to control the people that were controlling the narrative, but she did something outside of what he wanted to be done. You see what I'm saying, collective? The head of the family, the head of the group. This does give me Hierophant reverse energy. You're the cult leader, but she made like a grab for like the crown of his. You should. That's something that this person can't stand. So this person's Tower reverse. They're trying to kind of go with the flow, like release, reset. No, this is what this person is. They're trying to avoid accountability in this tower that blew back on all of them because they started this war with you out of their own sick, twisted desires. It's something about like, I bet I can do like the most evil thing to you and you're not going to know. Right, collective? Because what they thought that you didn't know is that they were hacking you, stalking you, like didn't want you to have a life, but they wanted to have a front row seat to your demise, right? How are they going to have a front row seat to your demise if they don't want you to have a life? They don't want you to be employed. They don't want you to have a family. They were hacking you. You said the quiet part out loud. They didn't think that you would actually say out loud that they invaded your personal privacy, your personal space after excluding you from everything because they didn't want you to have everything because they thought they can play God in your life. God showed up and like, hell no, sit down somewhere, right, collective? Yeah, they can't avoid this terror. So let's put it back the way it really is because they can avoid accountability and the crap that they started with you. This is a tower. This is a foundation like burning up and like breaking down into pieces because it was all built on lies. Their sick, twisted fantasies and delusions about like grandeur and the fact that, okay, I work here, so just because you left this job, just because you think that, you can have a life outside of me, I'm going to show you that you can't. Your life belongs to me. Get the heck out of here, collective. This is a tower that they're going to have to face. All right, collective. This is somebody who really thought that they were like some supreme being and realized other people thought that way too. And they just showed up. Well, whatever's going on, it's literally their whole world is imploding. It's because of things that they decided to get involved in. Nothing was out of reach, including dealing with somebody who was sun reverse. That's a 3 of Pentacles in reverse to them. That was a bad investment. Told you, collector, I literally called this energy on my last reading. The scammer got scammed. Whoever the scammer was, collective, for a lot of you, it was your ex. For a lot of you, it was a friend of yours, a family member of yours, somebody close to you that they thought meant something to you, had some type of close proximity or connection to you that they thought that they could use because, again, nothing was off limits. But what happens when that person literally is a bad investment? Somebody's friend, family member, ex was actually paid money to do something to you because these people thought it would be like a part of their sick game. Like, yeah, this is going to be the final blow. We're going to get them this time. Yeah, that person was vain and arrogant themselves. It's a battle of the freaking egos. Why is it their own sick, twisted desire? It's like it's feeding on itself, collective. This is a backfire for the ages. And this is, you sit back and these people wanted to watch your downfall. Watching their downfall is the most comical thing because it's a battle of their own egos. Right, collective, dealing with somebody else was very vain and arrogant as well. That's a bad team player to this one. Right under this Queen of Pentacles in reverse person, for a lot of you, this was the one, your ex that slept with your boss, your friend, this business owner, this mother figure, whoever this particular person was for money. I'm hearing indoctrination. Something about indoctrination. So some type of group or cult-like energy was either trying to indoctrinate you or indoctrinate somebody else into what they believe that they have the ability to do in other people's lives, or whoever else that was trying to be indoctrinated outside of you. This is somebody who like went along with that thought process. Whoever that person was a bad team player. They screwed up the plan. It messed up. It was a bad plan. All right, collective. It was a bad investment. They were wasting their time trying to betray you. All right, collective. They literally paid for their own 10 of swords. They paid for their own demise and their own downfall. These people are literally suffering. They're having the painful defeat backfire that they thought they were paying money to see with you. They literally paid for their own demise. And it's got a lot of things to do with this. I keep getting back to that download that I heard somebody was like meant to send you the package. Somebody didn't realize that somebody does have an STD and they were not aware of it. All right, collective. That's like, yeah, you get what you pay for. Okay, collective. Not only that, it's like not only wasting their time, but why they thought this would work. Collective, we're talking about like some dark triad energy, businesses, friends, family, exes, all joined together, multiple businesses joined together. This was a bet. This was a financial investment. People paid money to see your downfall in the worst possible way, and the only thing that they bought tickets for was their own demise. Right, collective? I'm also hearing something in the downloads about I want my money back. Somebody wants their money back because whatever they paid for, they didn't get. So somebody might want their money back. I'm getting it is this King of Cups in reverse. I want my money back. You didn't do what you said you were going to do. So somebody might want their money back. Or I'm also getting like connected to my previous readings. They didn't get the money. They didn't get the money. They didn't get whatever it was that they paid for out of you. It all just didn't work, collective. And the reason why is because you're over here minding your business and drinking your water with your Seven of Pentacles. This is you. I heard mind over money. It's like the love of money. Y'all, I'm getting some songs as downloads. For the love of money. I'm also getting that song, Money for Nothing and the Chicks Are Free. Okay, so definitely for the love of money, for the love of greed, for the love of, I heard sodomy. That's interesting. All right. So a lot of like very things that like people coveted, it's like it's not paying back the dividends. Something over here, it's like you're like investing the way that you need to invest. This is your Seven of Pentacles, literally focusing on yourself. I heard your energy, right? Focusing on yourself, your business, your craft, or whatever. A lot of this is self-development. A lot of people are like really not focused on their self-development, and this is what it's giving them, all right, collective? Yeah, but your self-development is the reason why a lot of people are like really looking at you closely. You have, I heard, endured so much, and you've come out stronger on the other end. The Seven of Pentacles energy is like you're very focused on staying grounded, very focused on you. How you have moved through this, I heard it's to be admired. It's to be admired, because especially for a lot of these people who think that they can like pay money to like take you out or whatever, the way that you've like endured through this is all inspiring. And a lot of people don't know how you do it because they can't deal. These people literally can't deal from like this public embarrassment, the humiliation rituals they put you through, and you come out still shining like you're golden, collective. Your life is golden because it really is. Whoever this fake person was, this just little friend, the person that cheated with this karmic feminine, or a friend or family member, take the energy as it resonates. This person is coming out as a Two of Cups reversed to you. This is a disloyal friend, collective. They're a disloyal friend to you. They're also a disloyal friend to other people that they work with. They're just dishonest. They're all dishonest. They're all liars. They're a bunch of pack of liars, right? But it's something about their connection with you. Somebody's stressed out about it. Why are they stressed out, collective? There's a lot of reasons. I heard a lot of doubt and a lot of guilt. All right, collective. This person does come out with like, it's like a one-sided thing. This is like somebody who is not only disloyal to you, but their disloyalty was always on their side. All right, collective. This is somebody who held a lot of secrets from you. You really did not know the extent of how like dirty and devious this person was, whether it's a business that you work for, their family. The reason why the person didn't want to bring you home to their mama is because their mama and their friends and family were racist. The reason why they didn't want to bring you is because they thought that you didn't fit their particular lifestyle, collective. Your energies were completely different. It's like the light versus the dark. Like rejection is God's protection. You see what I'm saying, collective? This person's got a lot of things that they're stressed out and they're in their mind about. They're worried. They're having a lot of anxiety. What they have a lot of worry and anxiety about, y'all, is because you're in this energy towards them. This person was disloyal to you, and you're just like, I'm good. Like this is like devoid of feeling. This is your heart is blocked. This is you. Like I'm not emotionally connected to you. Like this is somebody who proved to you that they are cheated, they're a liar, that they will go to extreme lengths to like betray your trust. This Ten of Swords, that's what they meant for you, but they're all feeling it because their intentions is what got them caught up. And this is somebody who is stressed out because you still are not emotionally investing in them. This is somebody like a romantic partner who thought that you were going to be there for the long haul, friend or family member. They thought that you were going to continue to emotionally invest in them, and they're realizing that you're not. Like you're cut off. I told you this on my last reading. It's like all these devious, dirty tactics that they thought was going to have some effect on you It didn't. It was all a figment of their imagination. It's like they're looking at their own reflection in the mirror and they don't like the way it looks. You know what I'm saying, collective? It's like you're inadvertently like showed them who they really were, and the fact that this is not doing anything to you. This all backfired on this business, this group, this organization that tried to do some indoctrination. And this is somebody who wanted to prove to you that they're a cheater and a liar, and it didn't have the emotional impact that they expected. You're not connected to the situation emotionally. So it's like they're not hurting you at all. They're literally only hurting themselves, literally not a source energy. This is what somebody like they thought, and they're realizing it's a backfire. So all these people, it feels like a burning building, this tower energy. It's like on fire, like the building is crumbling. It's like going down to second and third level. Like these people like having to like hop out of the building. This is a hot, fiery mess that they don't want to be a part of no more. Not only don't take accountability for what they did, but it's like a car wreck, and you actually hit somebody head on, and you don't want to be seen at the scene of the crime. So now you're going to be like strolling away, like nothing to see here. This is what I get for this particular energy. This is why Page of Wands energy. They want to get some type of good news, really strolling away from the scene of the crime to literally Lovers in reverse, and to separate from this overly defensive person that's going to be right over the King of Cups reverse. This is some friend, some ex of yours, family member who like willingly paid to be a part of your own downfall, and it didn't do the thing. And they're watching their own downfall. Now they want to get rid of it. All right, collective. So these are people who want to be like, no, I'm not connected with you. They're like trying to sever all connections. This karmic feminine literally embarrassed the heck out of everybody, because everything that she did, it caused the exposure to everyone. It's kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back that made the tower fall. But no, these are all people who included your friends, your family members, people that you work with, potentially want to work with, whatever it was. They wanted to deny access so they can watch your downfall. The only thing that they bought tickets for was their own downfall, including your ex, who involved themselves, and they can't get away from it. All right, collective? That's going to go ahead and do it for this particular reading. If you do like this content, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next time, bye-bye.